Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Ultra. Today I'm gonna recap the new Gypsy Rose documentary that aired on Lifetime, and I think I got the tail end of it because I managed to use my mother's Spectrum login finally.
Good, regular clothes.
I know, I just wish that it fit a little better. I'm like trying not to show too much boob.
Oh, it's hot. It's so hot.
Oh, it so feels so weird being in a car.
Yeah, I get to touch your leg. Oh, I missed you.
I miss you too.
It was live at the time, but it was saying that you can't stream it till the next day. Did get a really good chunk of it, and it was everything that we saw in the preview. If you guys weren't aware who Gypsy Rose is, she's a woman that was in prison for a decade, maybe a little bit less, because she unalived her mother.
It was extremely hard for me to accept that her going to prison was going to have to be an outcome.
And her mother had Munchausen by proxy. Her mother said she had leukemia, cancer, muscular dystrophy. She had stomach issues. Her teeth fell out from the medication. She would force her to be in a wheelchair even though she could walk perfectly. And she also inserted a feeding tube. So basically she's torturing this girl her whole life. And finally, the girl found some guy online, and the guy was developmentally delayed. He had autism. He was also low IQ. So it was a combination of both autism and not quite up there with everyone else. They devised this plan, and he's basically spending the rest of his life in jail, which a lot of people are not really okay with because it was her idea and she was much more intelligent than him. He didn't really know right from wrong, some people believe, because when he was talking in interviews, he was talking about an angel on his shoulder and then a devil on his shoulder. Sounded like he was talking about cartoons.
She opened the door and she made sure I had the gloves on before she gave me the weapon, and she made sure that she wouldn't let me open the door. She made sure I had those gloves on before either of those doors opened.
So people were questioning, like, how is this man capable of devising this plan on his own? There's a lot of people that sympathize with her, and there's a lot of people that think she's evil. I kind of sympathize with her, but I'll tell you guys why later. Anyways, it started was Ryan, her husband, picked her up from the prison, and she didn't have shoes that fit her properly.
It ended up really fit, and it fits.
Does it? Yes. Look at that. Give me another kiss.
It fits perfect. Mwah, no wreck.
Now, Christy wanted us to call them.
She was like, oh my god, this car's going fast. It was, honestly, it got me in the feels a little bit because she was experiencing life for the first time. She asked him, how do you text?
You just can't stop staring
Okay,
at me,
you want
huh?
some fries?
No.
You don't?
No, I just want to
Okay.
just be right now.
All right,
I'm just
you
kind
want
of
me to leave you be?
No, I don't need to leave. I'm trying to process.
Okay. Okay. Well, baby, I got chips, I got fries, I got whatever you want.
We don't get fries in there.
And look, taste them before I warm them up because they might still be all right.
Trust me, I'm sure they will be amazing.
So don't need to warm them up?
They're so good.
And he had some cold fries for her, which is first warning red flag, because that was one thing that she had talked about, was that he keeps old food.
It's new to me.
It's different.
Yeah, it's a different feel.
You're gonna get to see me in all my quirky glory.
Well, good. That's what I've been waiting for, sweetheart. I've been waiting for that for 3 years.
What if I snore?
Well, then we gotta get a divorce right away.
Ryan just kept touching her. He's wanting to touch her arm. He's like, oh, I can't believe that I can touch you. But he kept saying it over and over again. She's like, I want you to just let me be.
I'm actually love on you now.
Okay.
You text the person, and you'll learn, sweetheart.
Wow, it's even got like smart thingies where I said we are just leaving and it says house, office, airport. Crazy.
I saw some warning signs when it came to their relationship. PO officer told her that she had to go report immediately.
Okay, because they want you to report immediately.
No, they don't.
And you told them you can't see these games this weekend. Today's Thursday. So you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then when you gonna fly down to Louisiana, you driving.
Drive.
So that means you're not gonna get there till what, Wednesday?
Our plan was we were gonna.
Our plan was already set.
Our plan was already set.
You never disrespect your probation officer. I've been on probation before. It's a long story. I had a thing and they dismissed it, but they're like, we're gonna convert your DUIs to supervised probation. And honestly, you guys, it saved my life. It got me sober because I would have to call every day to see if I had a drug test. And it was like, you have a test today. And I was like, oh, fuck. It really helped me out, but you don't disrespect your probation or parole officer. They have your life in their hands. Luckily, mine was like, to keep you out of jail, and they were really nice, and I had a good relationship with them. I just had to go into that little tangent because her husband is screaming over the phone, answering questions for her, being extremely rude to her probation officer. He's like, no, they don't, no, they don't, saying hang up the phone. It's like, dude, what is wrong with you? I get the sense that they have a codependent relationship. He also seems like he's sabotaging her in some ways because I don't see any reasonable or rational reason why anybody would do this to somebody that is in such a delicate situation. We got to meet her attorney. Then when she went shopping for shoes, she had some paparazzi, I guess. One guy had a professional camera. Some of the other guys had a phone. It was creepy.
How would you go shopping for Disney?
It's fun.
What'd you buy?
Bought these new shoes.
Disney fans?
Lots of them.
She was like, hi, and she's being all friendly. And Ryan, he's nice, but he comes off suspicious. He comes off clingy, not supportive at times.
These ass to know where we're going. We're being followed. Can't we call the police?
I can see why it crumbled, and towards the end they went into this other recap of her family and friends were not okay with this marriage.
Need to just wait, you know?
If they would call it off, I wouldn't be sad.
They did not think it was a good idea. Gypsy was very hesitant. She kept trying to make it not happen. My cat is being really annoying right now.
Respect my decision. I am an adult. Looking back on it and actually watching it and knowing what I know now, absolutely, I can see why they were concerned, and they were rightfully concerned. Their concerns came from a place of wisdom.
They were saying that if the wedding doesn't happen, they would be happy. It's interesting, all the things that are going on in her life right now, her having never really truly lived aside from her sheltered life, then being in prison, then going straight into a marriage. It's a recipe for disaster, in my opinion.
I know I love Ryan, but there's times that I kind of wonder, am I going to feel fulfilled?
I do feel sympathetic towards her because while I think she is narcissistic. I think that whatever her upbringing taught her and how she developed as a human being possibly made her go into one of the dark triad personality disorders. That's just my opinion. I'm not a psychologist. I just have a 2-year associate's degree in social and behavioral science, but I'm not a psychologist and I'm not seeing her. I think that she did what she had to do to survive. I don't think you can imagine the level of abuse that she endured. At the same time, unaliving somebody is truly such an extreme action to take, but I can see why she would have done it because she did say that she ran away a few times. Her mom had her chained up and she was urinating on herself. Terrible, terrible situation. Her mother caged her like an animal. Didn't seem feasible that she could run away. I'm looking forward to the train wreck and I'm very curious what you guys think about this. Love you guys so much. Bye, guys.